What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukishu. We are back with another umamusume video. This video, as you can see, is a different face. Or you guys probably already knew just by clicking the video. But this is an Uma I haven't trained a single time. I think I got her off the monthly ticket. Probably like 6 months ago. Yeah, like probably like half a year ago. Probably like half a year ago. I did remember I had her. I just never thought of using her until I looked at her and I was like, oh, she specializes just in mild distance just by looking at her distance aptitudes. She only has an A in mile, but she can do medium distance and short, which I did take a peek at her schedule. She does have a medium distance and a short distance race, but I'm not gonna waste my inheritance on those two aptitudes. So for the setup, with her having 20% speed on growth rate, decided to not use 2 speed cards. We're using 2 guts cards this time, and then hopefully with her having some kind of growth rate in wise, helps us reach 1200 a bit easier. Because for just some odd reason, this scenario you just can't train wise as crazy or as easy as all the other scenarios. But it is what it is. But like I said, 1 speed, Almond Eye, 2 guts, Haru, and Stay Gold. Hoshina, friend card, Tamama Power, and also a Ramino Wise card. Now I know you guys probably, if you guys did see, I do have her inheritance, like half of it towards Escape is probably because I'll be honest, I don't have any mild distance Umas for leaders. At least that's how it look like. They're mostly like medium distance, long distance. So I'm gonna try her out as an escape. Or yeah, an escape. Or a runner, however you want to call her. That's pretty much it. And that is pretty much the only reason why I also have Kapano Ricky here as a friend. Because it was there. It was actually one of the friends that probably had used her for a dirt one when I was maybe, I'm not sure to be honest, but she didn't have any dirt inheritance. So I was like, screw it. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. I was just looking for a good, not a good, but like a runner. I probably could have found a better one, but for the video, when I have to record it and all that, I'm gonna just do it now with what I have. So, with that being said, oh, I was about to double. But if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. I did recently just cleared up some space, a good amount of space, probably the most I've done ever since. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, if you are looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle, and then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Quest channel on the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But well, that being said, here we are training North Flight for the first time. I hope that is her name. North Flight, right? I don't remember if I did attempt to pull for her. Because I remember the year, I think it was like 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago by the time we hit this anniversary, so it's pretty much close. I think it was like 2 years ago when she was released. I don't remember if I pulled for her. Because I think this was the same year the Alt Tachyon was released. I think. which was also, I believe, Dream Journey as well. Because I didn't get Dream Journey after. I was still pulling crazy at that time, as it sounds, because yeah, whatever. I'm using her now when I did end up getting her, I guess, later on. If I did attempted to pull her, I don't know why I did attempted to pull her. If I did, it must have had been something to do with mild distance. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I just wanted to pull a medium or a mild distance Uma. I don't know. I don't know. But it is what it is. That's a lot of bond I don't want to give up on, so this, give me all four of that, plus some early guts training isn't a bad idea. And then let's see. Honestly, if it wasn't for Wise being difficult to raise up, at least, I probably would have done the power training for the Hoshina for Hoshina to unlock friends, but the friends dates friends. Friends. Debating if I should rest or whatever. I'll just rest. Okay. That's fine. I'm not comfortable with stamina being just low hundreds, but I think we'll be okay. I think. Right. I think there were other Umas I can use for mile distance. Obviously, I could use like Tonal Crown, the OG one, because I don't have the summer one. There's, I can't remember off the top of my head, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure there are some Umas I can possibly use that I haven't used. We'll just see if I have any interest in using them. I guess that would probably be the only way. I'm not training, or screw it. We'll finish the digging anyway, so I think we will. No, we won't, because it's at 8 after. But maybe we can at least trigger the dates. No? Okay. Oh, maybe. Maybe we did. There we go. We'll do the race. We should finish the digging because we just race and just move on. I mean, for the most part. Oh. I guess this is more of a refresher to what her outfit is, as kind of like it. Kind of like it. Eugen would probably disagree because it's black and red. But is it a coincidence for me that I didn't mind her outfit? Kita has black and red. Duramente is black and red, pretty much. It's funny because red's not even my favorite color. So I don't know. Wait, what was it? I think I'll do this one. So I guess it is what it is. I guess I should have known her outfit should have been black and red just off her hat, but I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. Oh, perfect. I could do a date here because that turn was bad. At least in my opinion, it seemed bad. Plus, I do need to get into the habit. I still haven't gone into the habit of using the dates as much as possible before the final year. So that's still something I probably should do. Oh, is my phone still in my pocket? I forgot I needed to charge that. Sorry, there was a couple notifications, but none that needed my attention. None that needed my attention. So we're good on that. 34. Do we have any? Yes, we do. I'm assuming as well, the sooner we keep digging and getting onto the next one, the better. I'm assuming. Because it does increase the stats, right? Right? Well, at least Guts is actually having a good training, but let's get some speed in, yeah? It's fine. We do have 2 Guts cards. Ooh, let's actually get this stamina because it is on the lower end. We don't have any inheritance on stamina, I think, and we need 5,500. Okay, I didn't even notice that. But I don't think we need. Actually, I think I'll pass up on this and. No, I won't. I think I'll just do another. And I'll still do Guts. For the race, I guess we'll just do the juvenile fillies, I guess. Yeah, just juvenile fillies. There we go. Although the fact that we don't have an E and all these other stats. 38. Sure, why not? Get some wise training whenever we can. Sure. And then... Oh, we can definitely do a date here. Oh no, I probably shouldn't because... Well, if I do the date, we can still... That'll be fine. Wait, unless we're training next turn. Okay, we're not. Okay, good. Yeah. That... I think it's probably the most I'm not as distracted in training because my first time training North Flight. So that's why I'm not really going on tangents or talking about other things. Possibly. Possibly. Maybe because I'm trying to see if I can get a good first training out of North Flight. But whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. Okay, at least I did that. Then... Next turn, definitely racing. Because we need the 5K, 5,500 fans. And then once the new year the next year starts, we'll go over the comments and how's our. I'll take all the energy I can because, well, I think we'll need it. Yeah, power will need some help there. We're gonna have to get power some way, somehow, right? I don't know. I prefer doing the juvenile fillers. I don't know why, but oh, I still have her as a leader though. I should probably swap that. And I know because I feel like maybe one person will mention it. Maybe. But I know her unique skill activates towards the final corner or during the final corner. And I think it specifically said but not leading, but in a good position. Or if you're in a good position but not leading, your speed will increase. So me technically using her as a runner technically shouldn't work. But let's just say I'm just banking on the fact that I'll be going against, well, like New Year's Marzensky and other runners who will maybe be in the lead in the final corner and not us. Kind of, you could say that's coping, but I guess you could say, yeah, I guess I am coping with that, but we'll see if it works. We'll see if it works. I'm actually pretty intrigued to see if it'll work. Or interested, curious. But we are in the next second year. I am gonna load up the comments. Doesn't look like there's not as much, so I guess this was the right time to start going over the comments. Because obviously if there was more, I'd probably have gone over it earlier, depending. Especially if there was like close to 30. Definitely would have gone over that earlier. But with the first comment, it's from Rick. I hope you get lucky in the next scenario banner. Because looking at how many gems you have saved up, I think it's impossible or close to impossible. Sorry, I'm just kind of just looking at what I wanted to train. Impossible as free to play to get enough for 2 pity for the next scenario, considering we might get anime manga Aguri cap for Cinderella Grey. I'm close to 5 pity, but considering we have free summons and I have some tickets saved up basic, I have enough for 5 pity at the moment. So next scenario banner, so I'm assuming you mean the anniversary? Because by the time we get the new anniversaries, the new scenario, well, if that is the case, if that's what you mean, then I think I should be fine, just based on my history of based on my history from the past when I used to pull and I still ended up getting like the anniversary characters and all that, I guess. So I think based off that, I think I'll be okay. Because if anything, I do the same thing for the New Year's banner. If the Aguri Cap anime collab banner is gonna be released around that time. If then I'll most likely still pull for Cap. New Year's banner will most likely come around. There's gonna be free pulls for the support cards, as it has in the past. See how those pulls go, just like I did with this past new scenario. If I feel like, well, obviously I probably won't have enough to go all the way to pity, so I'm just most likely probably just gonna go for the free pulls in the New Year's banner, and then save up whatever I can before the new scenario slash anniversary, which is perfectly fine because when season 3 came around, same situation. I pulled for anime collab Kita. New Year's banner came around, Duramente card came out, and I still was good for the I was still good for the anniversary. No need to worry about me. No need to worry about me. This 5 years coming in. This ain't the first time I seen myself in 20k save, or I guess 23,000, I think, at the moment. But this ain't my first time going 20 around 20k before the New Year's, doing polls in between now and the anniversary, and still manage to get the new scenario stuff from the anniversary. So I think I'll be good. Granted that the new anniversary will give us 10 free pulls, or half the pity of the support card, which will leave me like 15k to really worry about. And then obviously there's the Uma. That, well, let's just say that I guess what will most likely happen in that case would be let's just say I have 1 pity going into the anniversary. All the other stuff already passed. I scrounged up a pity. If it's Almond Eye, as predicted, well, then you can assume that my polls will first go towards Almond Eye. And then the rest of the polls will go towards the support card, depending on how, well, oh yeah, I guess depending on how it goes with 100. But I think because it's the anniversary, I'll probably just go for it. And then just, I guess, go on a saving spree after the anniversary like I did last anniversary. I think. Yeah, after the anniversary, I definitely did save, but after... Before the half Annie was when I started slowly with, like, what was her face? Forgot her face. I don't know if I could train her actually. But yeah, after the half anniversary, when I basically, and the new scenario, that yeah, with the new scenario and then crap, what was her name? Chronogenesis, Jesus. I haven't trained her in a while. I forgot her name. After Chronogenesis, it was also like close around the time of the new scenario, coming up in like another month or two after Chronogenesis, I think. No. Chronogenesis came out way before the new that scenario. I don't even remember how my pulls for that scenario went. That was a deserted one, so... Oh yeah, I ended up getting Tamamo and... Tamamo, MLB, so I did go for pulls there. Then Half Annie came, and until now. I think I'll be fine, Rick. I think I'll be fine. Based on how it's been since the beginning, so. Let's just hope that the only thing I can hope for is that the game won't be rude or mean. I guess that's technically the same thing. I just realized that was the first comment still, but Nova responded saying 5 pity strong. I'm almost 1 pity strong. But thank you, Rick, for the comment, and Nova for replying. Appreciate it as always. Appreciate it as always. Next comments are from Nova. Great Escape is a fun thing to do, but I have ever only done it once with Christmas Palmer. Also, I got 3 rainbow shards now. I might actually consider MO being a chaser card. Well, that is completely up to you, my friend. That is completely up to you. If you really do want to start training chasers, and I'm not going to stop you because I guess card-wise, I mean, I guess you should be fine. So if you do feel like you want to do it, I ain't going to stop you. Because you did say you wanted to, I guess, start training chasers, even if a little. A little bit more than before. So if you wanna, I ain't stopping you. Best part of Persona Gacha, even though I don't play it, is the Subway Slammer. I'm hoping that Persona 4 Remake will come out soon. I'm also thinking that Persona 6 will still come out before GTA 6. Honestly, could be a possibility. But when Persona 6 comes out, you can expect me to play it. You can definitely expect me to play it. If I were to buy a new furniture, it would be a sofa. I want to lounge around doing nothing, and sofa is a great furniture for that. I'm trying to think. Because depends. Although it does have, you can chill on it, sleep on it. And if you decide to get a sofa bed, backup bed for guests, I guess, if you don't have any other free beds or space bed. I mean, even just if it was just a couch, it'd be nice. But yeah, so a sofa is a great furniture for that if you just want to lounge around. For me, it's just like, if I'm just gonna lay down, I'm just gonna lay down on my bed. That's how I see it, at least. It's time. It's time. I had to see how I should read it based on the rest of the comment. It's time. If I could buy more time, I would. I think a lot of people has thought of that. I guess the only other way is to pay with sleep hours. That is true. I've done it before, many times, for a long time. I don't like the feeling of being sleep deprived, but oh well. I was definitely paying with sleep hours the year I started One Piece again. I say again because I've explained this, so long story short, I watched like the first 300 episodes a long time ago, stopped watching it after set 300 episodes, and they didn't watch it for years, and ultimately decided to just watch it. Do I regret it? No. But those few months that I used to catch up and basically restart the series from episode 1 all the way to like the 700s, I think, I think it was up until the Big Mom arc at Cake Island. Like right before they like I think it was during the Cake Island arc with Big Mom. Because I remembered waiting for Wano to happen for a while. If you watch One Piece, you know. If you don't, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd mention it, I guess. No, but aside from that, I mean, I definitely in the past have paid with sleep hours. Do I regret it? Not really. Not really. I mean, all I did was make up sleep after that. I guess. But doing CZN Chaos runs at 3 a.m. really is the prime of youth. The thing is, well, hold on, let me finish this. I would do it when I know that my 22 gacha dailies are done. Then it just depends on how many hours I have left before sleeping in preparation for work. Watching anime while autoing Uma is very feasible. I know for the most part, I either just say screw it if I had to do something the next day or at all. Screw it, I'm all night it. Sometimes. Or I would at least have like 4 hours at most to sleep before having to do whatever the next day. But as for dailies, I could definitely do dailies along with watching anime. Heck, I did manual training Uma while watching anime. So it's fine. So it's fine. So yeah, for me, it's not really a problem. It's just really just me getting back into the groove, like I said, of watching anime. Once I get into the groove, it'll probably be like always it has in the past after a break. This is just my longest like on and off break, which is weird. But like always in the past, every time I come back from not watching anime, after I get in the groove, it just keeps going for a long time. I just haven't found that groove yet, or that momentum, like however you want to call it. Because definitely, I could have been watching anime this whole time, because I just been watching YouTube videos instead of anime. So, yeah, I definitely could have been watching anime. But like I said, there's a lot that I do want to watch, and I'm not really turned away or like losing out of touch of watching it. It's just more of the yeah, I just haven't really gotten myself into gear to watch anime for some reason. It's just all it is for me. I just realized, oh, I did. Oh, let's do that. Let's, getting the 2K speed seems like a good trend to follow in this scenario. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten 2K speed once, so I actually don't know what's the highest speed I've gotten. Wonder what it is. My problem is balancing in and guts. I try to get 1200 in at least, but it's hard to do in this scenario for some reason. I literally said that earlier. Yeah, for some odd reason. I just don't know why either. For me, my main problem is, well, besides Wise not wanting to reach 1200 sometimes. Besides that, it would be just the RNG between speed and guts. Because I could have it set up for like Still in Love. I go 2 speed, but I need good RNG and guts to actually get the higher amounts, the higher end. I just realized, was I supposed to be doing extra races for her because of her uniques? I'm only realizing this now because I don't exactly remember her schedule. But now that I think about it, we didn't do many races, did we? Like I said, this is my first time training her, so I don't know if I was supposed to add another 1 race or 2 races before the final year, because definitely felt like I should for some reason. But yeah, like I said, it's just the RNG between speed and guts for me, mainly. Although I don't know how it's going to be once we head over to long distance, because then now... And now it's using all the stats. And besides the Great Escape training I did last video, because I think that was honestly my best... Was it a Highlander setup? With all the stat cards? I think. But, oh no. Well, I fell asleep again. Gonna probably get more rest during the weekend. I can't comment when I'm always sleep deprived from work. All good. All good. No worries. No worries. That's that's usually why we have a weekend, right? Unless you work in the weekend, then that's, well, that sucks. Unless you chose to work in the weekend, then. Honestly, when I've worked in the weekends, honestly, I guess for me, it didn't really matter. I only say that because I didn't mind having days off in the middle of the week instead. Because for me, it's not like I go out on the weekends, go out to the club, the bar, or anything. I don't do that. I don't do that. The only time I drink is with my friends at like a small hangout kickback at someone's place. That's it. Heck, playing beer pong most of the time. Other than that, nah. I don't really. Plus, on top of that, bars and clubs. Well, I'd rather go to the bar than the club because at least we're just sitting at the bar, chilling. But the club, definitely not my scene. As an introvert, I can confidently say that is not my thing. And it may sound weird that I say that I'm introvert, but Nova, I don't know who else was in that conversation, if there was someone else in that conversation, but I do remember having this conversation with like Nova. I would say I'm like 70, 80% introvert, but I got that 20% extrovert to handle to handle the things and when I need to be an extrovert. I know it's weird, but it's just me. The club's just not my thing. I think I went once. No, not I think. I did go once. I, I went once and it was also club hopping at the same time. Yeah, it was not my thing. And definitely not my thing. I'd rather go bar hopping. I'd rather go bar hopping. Either way, both is expensive. Both is expensive. It's way cheaper just... And yes, you can make an argument as, oh, it's for the experience and all that. Hell no, I ain't paying all that just for essentially just party. Essentially. That's just me though. That's just me though. If that's your thing, that's your thing. It's not my thing. I don't like. I don't like. It's weird for me to say that because I go to. I guess I don't mind them. I was gonna say big crowds because I go to conventions, obviously, or Anime Expo, just the main convention I go to. I guess, or exposition expo, yeah. So yeah, I guess because it's Anime Expo, it's fine. Big crowds though, still don't like them. Still don't like them. But other than that, thank you Nova for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. And lastly is a comment from Derpy Noob. I got my first 3-star speed on Rudolph. Now I just gotta make her 9-star. I don't know if that was supposed to be a comment for the global side or here, if I'm gonna be honest, because because I don't know if you play both or you just play global. But I'm assuming this was on global. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Derpinu, but I don't think I've ever gotten a 3-speed parent. Or I guess technically 9 if you get all your parents also and all that, right? Right? Something like that. Something like that. I don't think I've ever done that, like gotten one early Uma, like within the first 2 scenarios. I don't think so. Like I don't even know if I did after that, but that's good. That's good, I would say. But with that being said, let me refresh the comments. Surprisingly, with the what was it, 10 comments? With 10 comments, I was able to stretch it out for basically the whole scenario, the whole training. I guess it was also thanks to the the first comment. I didn't expect to go that long on that response, but it is what it is. It's fine. And honestly, I still think even with that, the hasn't been too long. Well, it's still around probably the usual, but it didn't feel like it. I don't know if I'll be able to do this with the stats. Hold on, we'll see. Kind of a waste. I wish I had a little bit less energy just so. Definitely speed, because we want to try at least get as close to 1900, which we do have a chance as long as we get more speed trainings. But it doesn't look like we got any comments or new comments, so thank you Nova, Derpy Noob, and Rick for the comments. Appreciate it as always. Let me see if there's any other comments. Doesn't look like it. She lost the race. She actually had 2 short distances. The first one was the Takamatsu no Miya, right? The one right before, or the same day as the Osaka High, I think. Actually, no, wait, now I'm thinking about it. I don't think I pulled for North Flight. I think I tried pulling for Rhinecraft, the first one. I think I confused those two. I think, I'm not sure. I don't know why that thought randomly appeared. But it was one of those two. I think it was more Rhinecraft only because it happened. I know it happened before Alt Agnes Tachyon. Yeah, it must have been Rhinecraft because I think think. I'm not sure. Oh well. But we are heading towards the end. Actually, I need to check one thing. And this is her unique level. Wow, we almost got every single one. The only thing left is the one from like the beginning. What was I gonna check? Was I gonna check anything? I don't think so. Oh, I said I was gonna check her unique. Yeah, because if it's not at least level 4 right now, then I definitely messed up the first one to go to level 4. Give me more power. Let me see. Yeah, so essentially she's like 3-star because I missed that one to go to level 4. Sucks, but oh well. Okay, that can secure me getting 1200. But I ain't gonna pass up on I ain't gonna pass up on speed training. How's my stamina doing? That for a fact is not high enough. That for a fact is not high enough. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess I'll maybe stamina inheritance. I think I'll be better off if I got a stamina inheritance, I think. We'll just see how it ends. It'll probably be close to 800. That's kind of low. That is kind of low. But honestly, I think this run wasn't that bad. I don't think it was that bad. Yeah, speed can get closer to 1900, yeah. Stamina could be a little bit higher, so can power, but I mean, for the most part, that's basically 800. Okay, so it's 800 now. I don't have any of them, so we'll just do that. Well, we do have a chance to go to 1800. I mean, 1900. As long as we get a good speed training. Either a really good one or two. Two rainbow trainings for the next 2 turns. Or 2 trainings. If we do this, can we get some speed rainbow training? Please. Please. Oh yeah, I'll take that for sure. For sure. That's it. With that, we're for sure at 1900. Honestly, if we can get a good power training, I'm actually, if we get a good power training, then we can possibly get power closest to cap as well. I'm still thinking about, we'll see. Yeah, if we can get this pretty good. Let's see. think I'm gonna do it because it gets closer to 1700, obviously, and then stamina gets a little bit more. We still get our 1900 plus capped out guts, our 1900 plus speed capped out guts, a little over 900 stamina, which I still prefer to have a little bit more just in case. I'll probably be more comfortable closer to 1200, so like around 1100. And then I don't think that's gonna make it a 1700, but at least it was close enough, right? And I'm unsure about Wise. Definitely unsure about Wise. I don't know if it's gonna make it or not. Guess we'll find out. The thing is, we didn't get a single S aptitude, surprisingly. Ooh. What do you give again? I don't remember what she gives. Was that guts? I don't think. I don't think Wise made it. Wise made it. I said I don't think, but Wise did. You know, for a first training, this was actually pretty darn good, in my opinion. Minus not getting an S aptitude, but that's besides the point. But that's besides the point. But not bad. Not bad. But let us start getting skills. I'm gonna pick skills like I feel like I might be able to use her, or I feel like I should be able to use her. If especially if I don't have many options by the end of prepping, but winter? It is winter. A medium distance, dirt. I think this whole time I ran her as a leader. I think. I'm about to just grab that gold skill for just because. Or should I grab Haru's gold skill just because? I don't think. Yeah, we were literally just like 2 skills off or something. At the very least. 123. Oh, I couldn't even get medium distance, but whatever. Mm, I don't know. Does it matter at this point? Not really, if I can't. Alright, whatever. We'll just get the medium distance. Screw it. There shouldn't be one that's 63 or below. Yeah, there shouldn't. That, 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 and that. Let's see how we did with North Flight for the first time. A UB4. Almost a UB5. Honestly, it's not bad. It's literally as good as my Teo. Because that Teo was a UB4 as well, and she was my best trained Teo, so. Oh, Wise training. Ooh, I think I'm gonna take that. Or well, not Wise training, Wise inheritance. I barely went over 1200, but that's what I wanted at least. Yeah, we almost capped out on speed. We were like 50, 60 off power for capping that out. Huh. I think if I get, I think I'm gonna do more auto trainings just so I can see if I can get better parents to possibly use, and then probably will redo this run because it kind of went well. I'm not gonna lie. Could things have gone better? Well, very little things, honestly. Obviously, if I had paid attention to her unique, it could have been a level 5. Obviously, she could have gotten S aptitudes in both runner and mile distance. Maybe a little bit more on stamina, maybe capped out power. You know, there's little things that could have been better, but honestly, for a first run, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the run as my first run with North Flight. Let me know what you guys are up to for the weekend. I don't know what I'm up to for the weekend. Whatever happens, happens over the weekend. If there's anything interesting, obviously let me know. Or if there's anything else you just want to talk about, just as long as appropriate, I'll go over it. Just let me know down in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't joined our Discord server, link is down in the description. There's a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Quest channel on the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again. Have a good weekend, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.